Good morning, my friends. We camped in Hella last night. I didn't bring my microphone, but it's gonna get wet here, so sorry for the audio. We camped in Hella last night, and now we were at something with a J, I don't know how to pronounce, Foss. This big, beautiful thing. And this is a really easy pull off the road type thing before we do a bigger hike today. It's beautiful, as are all of these magnificent glacier waterfalls that we are all here. How many people in the comments are gonna make TLC jokes to this video? Hopefully a lot, because it'll really boost my engagement. Thank you. So we definitely got really wet doing all this, but these are really cool because Iceland's like pretty barren everywhere, but you can tell around these waterfalls from the mist and on the water, everything's kind of like lush and green, and there's all this moss and there's like little flowers that are actually growing in the water here. So all very, very cool.
Oh, we could swim in a deep blue tide, float on a dream, we're dancing to a lullaby.
So we are up here out in just this mossy field, and it's away from most of the day crowd, which is fine. We can all have access to this, but I do enjoy that, and it's beautiful. It's so nice, it's so peaceful. It's just what the doctor ordered. Look at this shit. I'm glad I got that on video. We are at some canyon. It's rainy and misty, but it's just kind of really cool here everywhere you go, just to see what water shapes and what water does. I'm having a water moment in my life, I think. The last year I've been very appreciative of really terrifyingly but awesome things water does. I don't always pull my car off the side of the highway, but when you see a giant freaking glacier in those mountains, whoo, it's this huge glacier around this mountain.
But that one and that one.
That's just one big one. That's incredible. Also, what do we have here? I don't know. What is this?
Bridge that was damaged.
Good morning from our ever lovely camper van. Let me get some light on the situation in here. It is a rainy, cold morning, and we are waking up on day 3 from our campsite. We camped on the southern end of the country, kind of the southeast part. It's right below the national park. I'll try to look up the name. SVINAFELL campground, right below the national park. So I am looking out at mountains, glacial mountains actually. It's a big glacier over here as well. And this is actually a really cool campsite. So this is camp number 2 of the week. We stayed right outside Hella yesterday night, or 2 nights ago, whatever that was now. I'm not sure what we're doing today. I'm gonna go make some breakfast, probably heat up some water and eat some oatmeal, make some coffee, because your girl needs to wake up, and then get going on day 3. So we are out here hiking in this big, beautiful national park, and it was so cold, so rainy. Like, I had 3 coats on, gloves, and a hat when we left this morning, just like in the 40s and super cold, and I couldn't warm up after sleeping in the car all night, and just now I almost should have brought my sunglasses, and I'm in just my base layer. And I'm pretty warm, but we're also walking a pretty steep incline, so I have all my coats with me. But the rain stopped, and I'm really hoping it holds off, so I don't have to get all my rain gear back on and protect my camera and stuff. But wow, it ended up being really incredible. And so, Vanessa, can we say it's probably good that I was slow moving this morning?
Probably good, because now we have some sun our way for the first time.
I took my sweet time, eating my oatmeal, drinking my coffee, getting hydrated, getting dressed this morning, not rushing, enjoying our campsite views of the mountains. I think I might be getting a little bit of a sinus infection though, so hopefully that holds off, but I'm kind of glad that I held us back today.
What's to our right?
A glacier.
What's to our left?
Mountains. You know what I like the best about anything on this trip, my friends watching this at home? All the places where the people are not. I just want to sit and just be alone in the nature. Alright, so this is sketchy as all hell to get to last night at midnight. Please look where we camped. Okay, I don't really want to be making a video right now because I need to go to bed because it's 10 p.m. But last night's campground and this night's campground are incredible. And I just need you to see all of this. This, my friends, is the Icelandic Ocean, which basically connects to the Arctic Ocean. And this is our camp spot. Vanessa?
Yes.
How would you recap our day today? Today was our what?
It was a good day. We saw puffins. We only did like 3 things and traveled 4 hours.
We drove all the way last night at like 1 a.m. to this remote west fjord. So last night we drove all the way to these western fjords. Do you remember the city? You can't pronounce any of the cities.
It starts with a B.
It was really cute. And so we were driving there, and because the trip is not all sunshine, rainbows, and butterflies, because Vanessa's go, 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 and I'm like, let's slow down a little bit. We spent way too long hiking in the national park because we wanted to keep going, or Vanessa wanted to keep going, and it was beautiful, but Vanessa wanted to see Puffins by 5 p.m., which I knew was not gonna happen, but I knew we could get to Puffins town by the end of the day, but I was like, if we go at the rate that we're going, we're not gonna get to that campground till like 2 a.m. Well, lo and behold, we got to the campground at like 1:15 a.m. So I was partially wrong. A little bit. So we get to the city that's like an hour outside Puffins, and it's like midnight, and I'm like, do I get a hotel? Do we stay here? Do we drive to the campground? And sleeping in this car is not that bad. I actually kind of enjoy it. So like, I don't want to pay for a hotel after I pay for my camper van, but we've been driving for like 5 hours now along the the rainy, foggy southern coast of Iceland, which was beautiful, but it was like pretty foggy, and like we were just kind of over it at that point because we were just driving in fog for hours, and which it was beautiful, don't get me wrong, it was really beautiful when you could see what was going on. And so we finally get to the city that's an hour outside, and I'm like, screw it, let's just drive, let's just be there, because like if this woman does not see puffins, the whole trip will be ruined. I was excited to see puffins too, but I really wanted to see seals, and I got to see seals. So like seals and baby sheep were like, that was my fix. But I was like, if I will go to the ends of the earth, I will die for these puffins, for Vanessa to see puffins. And we got up this morning, and it's like 9 o'clock, and you have to like kind of go and see them kind of before like 10, 11 at the latest. Puffins have a very different work schedule than the rest of us. So we go to these cliffs outside this one cafe that we think is the cafe that the woman working at campground tells us to go to. Completely not seeing the sign that says Puffins 5 kilometers this way with a giant puffin on it, because there's a cafe down there too. And we get to these rocks, and I look at Vanessa and I said, I've never seen less birds in my entire life. There's not like there's like 3 little random seabirds floating out there, and like that's it. We just drove 2.5 hour out of the way round trip off like Highway 1 to see no puffins, because we got there so late, and it's morning, and I was like, all the puffins, they flew away, but I was like, how are there no birds whatsoever at these rocks? And so when we're pulling back out, we see the puffin sign that says Puffins 5 kilometers this way. And Vanessa remembers that she read on the blog that the girl drove to the end of the road, and we're like, well, this is the end of the road. So we drove to the end of the road, and lo and behold, there's this incredible National Geographic-esque seabird cliff where you hear like the seagull-like Arctic birds chirp, chirp, chirping away, and you look up, and then there's like, we saw maybe 10 puffins. We were lucky because they were about to go in their holes and burrow and hide for the rest of the day. So we got like the last chance puffin sighting of the day, and it was actually totally worth it. They were so cute, and when do you get to see an Arctic seabird in the wild? And the cliffs are cool, even though those birds aren't cute, and they were just chirpy. So we're gonna go try to get to some sleep and get up early and go whale watching, and fingers crossed I don't get seasick. I'm not putting my money on me not though. So, all right. Well, good night, good day. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, friends. We are about to go whale watching. I'm like, my lens is dirty. I'm very nervous I'm going to get motion sickness. due to being the peakiest human on earth. Vanessa has high hopes. Vanessa has high hopes for everything. That's not saying much. So we are out here. This is really cool. I've never been on a boat in the ocean.
In the Arctic Ocean.
Or the Arctic Ocean. No whales yet though. Lots of puffins. Lots of cute little puffins on the ocean. And I love them. We would die for these puffins.
We're getting tattoos of puffins.
We're not getting tattoos of puffins. All right, we are here at, is it Goðafoss?
Goðafoss.
Goðafoss. And this is just insane. How big is it?
Why? It's a big boy.
Big boy!